99% of that old person smell comes from these 3 forgotten spots. Clean them today. There's a faint, unmistakable scent. Something you can't quite put your finger on, yet it's instantly recognizable as that old person smell. Most of us assume it's unavoidable, tied to age or health, and something we just have to live with. But what if I told you that up to 99% of that odor could vanish simply by cleaning 3 overlooked hotspots in your home and belongings? There's no magic spray or expensive treatment involved. Just smart, targeted cleaning that cuts right to the source. In this script, I'll walk you through everything you need to know. Why these spots become odor havens, how to clean them thoroughly, what products to use, and how to make a long-term game plan for a fresher environment. Let's dive in. Part 1. Understanding the old person smell. Most people connect the smell with inevitable aging, thinking it's chemical, biological, or inside the body. While that might play a small role, the majority actually stems from environmental factors. Fabrics, dust, hidden moisture, and neglect. 1.1 common assumptions. Many believe that old smell comes from skin changes, medications and health issues, lack of personal hygiene. There's truth in those, but the big culprits? Often fabric-based. Documents have long documented old house smell tied to old textiles. Similarly, the lingering scent in clothing, carpet curtains, and upholstery builds up from decades of absorbing sweat, dust mites, residues, and volatile compounds. 1.2 The key role of VOCs, bacteria, and dust. Volatile organic compounds arise when dust, oils, moisture, and sweat accumulate. Bacteria and mites feed on dead skin cells in dark, moist environments like shoes, carpets, and fabric folds. These microbes release odor-causing byproducts. Once that odor permeates soft surfaces, it becomes part of the environment and escapes into the air, turning into that recognizable old scent we notice. So, to tackle the problem, you have to address the habitat where bacteria and mites thrive, which leads us to today's 3 forgotten spots that harbor the lion's share of odor. Part 2, the big 3, where that smell really hides. Spot number 1, footwear. Spot number 2, upholstered furniture and drapery. Spot number 3, clothing storage and closet linens. If you focus your cleaning efforts on these 3 zones, you can eliminate nearly all the persistent odor. That's the 99% claim. 2.1 Footwear. It's easy to think shoes just hold foot sweat, but they're a full micro-ecosystem. Why shoes smell? Sweat-enriched environment. Closed, dark, warm areas, great for bacteria. Materials like foam, leather, and fabric trap odor. High-impact fixes. Deep clean. Take excised insoles. Wash them with warm water and mild detergent. Let them dry fully in fresh air or sun. Scrub insides with baking soda paste, 1 part water, 3 parts baking soda. To neutralize odor, let it sit overnight before wiping. UV sanitization. Use UV shoe sanitizers or shoe deodorizers to kill bacteria in hidden crevices. Drying. Air shoes out. It breaks the mold/damp cycle that produces odor. Add cedar shoe trees to absorb moisture and release pleasant aroma. Odor bombs and sprays. Use enzyme-based sprays on interiors and outsoles to kill microscopic odor producers. Preventive daily habits. Use moisture-wicking socks. Alternate shoes daily. Avoid wearing the same pair multiple days in a row. Apply foot powder/antifungals as needed. 2.2 Upholstered furniture and drapery. Sofas, armchairs, curtains, and upholstered headboards hold particles, oils, pets, moisture, and body heat, all scent-causing factors. Why they retain odor. Fibers absorb particles and sweat. Dust mites feast on microdebris. Pet dander and human oils linger. Poor ventilation allows buildup. Cleaning strategy. Vacuum thoroughly. Use upholstery attachments weekly, paying special attention to seams and creases. Empty vacuum bag immediately. Steam clean or shampoo. Rent or use a home upholstery steam cleaner with a fabric-safe solution. Work systematically. Allow furniture to dry completely. Moisture left behind perpetuates mold and odor. Spot clean odor hotspots. Use enzyme-based foam cleaners or baking soda paste. Let cure overnight, then vacuum or wipe. Fresh air and sunlight. Move cushions outside when possible. Sunlight helps neutralize odors and bacteria. Curtains and drapes. Launder washable drapery. Deep clean or replace ones that can't be. Protective treatments. Apply Scotch Guard or similar fabric protectors to repel stains and moisture. Long-term habits. Vacuum weekly, spot clean spills immediately, maintain good airflow. 2.3 Clothing storage and closet linens. Even clean clothes can carry old smells if storage environments aren't fresh. Why closets smell? Closed environment, low ventilation. Fabric stacks trap moisture and odors. Exposure perfumes damp, mites. Rarely clean compared to living spaces. Decluttering and cleaning. Empty the closet. Sort garments into categories. Donate, launder, repair, store. Deep clean the space. Empty shells and rods. Vacuum dust. Wipe with vinegar water solution. Let air dry. Refinish wood or paint. Repaint and seal if closet smells woodsy or musty. Linen maintenance. Wash blankets, sheets, pillowcases regularly. Store folded and wrapped in breathable cotton or canvas. Refresh clothes. Organic garments. Wash in warm water with gentle detergent. Air dry outside if possible. Dry clean garments. Freshen up between cycles with fabric sprays or hang beside open coffee grounds or charcoal briquettes in the closet. Odor absorbers. Use activated charcoal bags or silica gel to maintain dryness. Regular checks. Air closet monthly. Rotate clothes seasonally. Launder everything before seasonal transitions. Part 3. Product and tools that make a difference. 3.1 for footwear. Baking soda, odor neutralizer. Odor eliminating powders with zinc ricinoate. UV shoe sanitizers. Cedar shoe trees. Enzyme-based shoe sprays. 3.2 for upholstery. HEPA vacuum with upholstery attachment. Upholstery steam cleaner. Enzyme fabric cleaner, bio-based. Fabric protectant sprays, Scotch Guard. Fabric safe deodorizing foams. 3.3 for closet and linens. Mild liquid detergent. White vinegar, natural deodorizer. Activated charcoal or bamboo charcoal bags. Cedar blocks or sachets. Shoe-size silica packets for small enclosures. Part 4. Daily and weekly routines for a lasting fresh home. Daily habits. Air shoes after wear. Spot treat upholstery spills immediately. Hang clothes outside when possible. Use foot powder after shower. Weekly habits. Vacuum upholstered seating. Wipe self-transport items. handbags, gym bags. Launder frequently worn closet items. Empty and refresh closet charcoal bags. Quick airing of clothes rooms. Monthly maintenance. Steam clean upholstery if used heavily. Rotate shoes and clothing. Wash or freshen linens. Clean closet interiors with vinegar solution. Seasonally. Do a big clean every 3 to 4 months. Deep clean carpets and drapes. Empty closet fully. Scrub surfaces. Install new scent absorbers. Part 5. Why this works. The science behind the change. VOCs and microbial activity. Removing the habitats that nurture microbes kills the ongoing emission of volatile compounds. Physical versus chemical removal. Physical extraction of dust and oils works better than masking. With soap, enzyme cleaners, and steam, you're removing the actual cause. Environmental reset. Deep cleaning is like doing a digital factory reset. Once everything is clean, it stays fresh with proper habits. Part 6. Beyond the big 3, additional smell sources. While the top 3 spot account for most odor, slight residual aroma may remain from carpets and rugs. Treat similarly to upholstery. Mattresses and bed linens. Use mattress covers, vacuum rotate. HVAC systems. Clean filters and ductwork. Pet bedding. Wash and replace often. Kitchen garbage drains and recycling bins. Disinfect regularly. These aren't essential to tackle immediately, but helpful for total home freshness. Part 7. When to call on professionals. If stubborn odor persists despite diligent cleaning, consider professional carpet and upholstery steam cleaning annually. Call a closet restoration service for mold issues. Hire HVAC duct cleaners if dust and smell circulate. In extreme cases, replacing mattresses, upholstered furniture, or carpets may be needed, but rule this out after testing cleaning first. Part 8. Real-world case study. Meet Mrs. Sharma, 75. Her house had a musty scent despite regular dusting. Here's what we did. Deep cleaned 8 pairs of worn house slippers. Steam cleaned her sofa and recliner. Completely emptied, cleaned, and reorganized her closet. Within 2 weeks, the home smelled noticeably fresher. She reported being able to breathe easier, and her guests complimented how nice everything smelled. The results held steady after 6 months. Part 9. FAQs and troubleshooting. Is this safe for delicate fabrics? Use low-heat steam settings. Spot test enzyme cleaners. Avoid soaking or harsh chemicals. Can I spray stuff and call it done? No. Masks odors temporarily, but leaves the source. Deep cleaning is essential. What about store-bought deodorizing sprays? Useful for short-term, but real odor control starts with raw cleaning and habitat removal. What if the smell returns? Check moisture. Sudden humidity could reactivate microbial growth. Elderly with mobility issues. Can they handle this? Focus on shoes and frequent vacuuming. Enlist help for heavy-duty tasks or hire cleaners periodically. Part 10. Summary and call to action. The real source of that smell is fabrics and shoes, not inevitable age. Focus on the top 3 spots: footwear, upholstery, and clothing storage. Use deep cleaning, deodorizing, and moisture control. Small, consistent habits keep odors at bay long term. Now, grab your vacuum, soak those shoes, clear out your closet, and take back the fresh air in your home today. You'll be amazed at how quickly the transformation happens, and you'll wonder why it wasn't done sooner. Part 11. Creating a personalized cleaning plan. Now that you understand the science, sources, and strategies behind eliminating the old person smell, it's time to put together a tailored plan that suits your home, lifestyle, and physical capacity. A one-size-fits-all approach rarely works in cleaning, especially when tackling deeply embedded odors. 11.1. Assess your home's problem areas. Begin by taking a walk around your home. Use your sense of smell and sight to identify areas that feel off. Sit on the furniture and sniff. Open closets. Smell shoes. Don't rely solely on your nose becoming accustomed to the scent. If in doubt, ask someone you trust for honest feedback. Create a checklist. Smell intensity in each room: mild, noticeable, strong. Furniture and carpet condition. Shoe storage and usage patterns. Closet layout, air circulation, and materials stored. Presence of old papers, plastic, cardboard, or items absorbing odor. Prioritize the spaces where you spend the most time: living room, bedroom, and entryways. 11.2. Match cleaning to your schedule. Divide your tasks by frequency. Daily, remove and air out shoes. Open a window for 15 to 30 minutes. Spray enzyme mist on high-traffic seating. Weekly, vacuum fabric surfaces. Wipe closet handles, shelves, and hangers. Wash small linen items like pillow covers. Monthly, deep clean one upholstered piece. Rotate seasonal clothing and assess for odor. Replace or recharge deodorizing packets. Quarterly, steam clean one major area: sofa, drapes, mattress. Deep clean closet baseboards, corners, and bins. Wash stored linens in vinegar-laced cycle. This rotation ensures consistency without burning you out. You won't have to clean your entire home in a weekend. You'll chip away at odor sources while maintaining freshness. 11.3. Consider physical limitations. If you or a loved one struggles with mobility, adapt the plan. Use lightweight vacuums with ergonomic handles. Opt for spray and wipe enzyme cleaners instead of large machines. Clean one shelf or cushion per day. Enlist help from family, volunteers, or part-time cleaners for quarterly tasks. Don't let energy or age discourage progress. Small efforts over time create big results. Part 12. The psychology of scent and memory. Smell is powerful. It triggers memory more vividly than any other sense. That's why certain homes remind you of grandparents, old apartments, or medical offices. When you eliminate odor at its source, you're not just cleaning, you're transforming emotional space. 12.1. Scent as emotional luggage. Scents carry nostalgia, both good and bad. The old person smell is often interpreted as a symbol of aging, illness, or loneliness. Removing the smell helps people feel youthful, capable, and in control again. People who reclaim scent control often say, "My home feels like me again." I don't feel embarrassed to have people over. It smells clean without being artificial. It's not just about the air. It's about dignity, identity, and well-being. 12.2. Creating new associations. Once you've cleared the lingering odor, introduce subtle new scents that are clean and comforting. Think of this as rewriting the emotional script of your home. Good options include a cedar or lavender sachet in a drawer, light diffuser with citrus or eucalyptus, boiling cinnamon sticks on the stove occasionally, potting indoor plants that purify air, peace lily, spider plant, Avoid heavy perfumes or synthetic sprays that only mask scent and may trigger allergies. Let freshness be your baseline, not a cover-up. Part 13. Helping a loved one without offending. It can be a sensitive topic to bring up the old person smell in someone else's home, especially if it's a parent or elder relative. It requires empathy, patience, and tact. 13.1 Lead with health, not judgment. Focus on how cleaning supports health. Dust, mites, and allergens build up in upholstery. Want help vacuuming the chair? Let's freshen up the closet to keep your clothes smelling nice and avoid any mold. These slippers get worn daily. Washing them helps protect your feet. The goal is not to shame, but to collaborate. Frame the cleanup as a team effort to refresh the space and reduce risks. 13.2 Offer practical help. Don't just suggest, offer to assist. Bring over supplies or a steam cleaner. Spend a Saturday helping with closet organization. Gift odor-neutralizing products as part of a thoughtful package. Even just helping air out the home or rearranging furniture can go a long way. 13.3 Use humor and relatability. Sometimes humor works best. Mention your own experience cleaning a funky closet or smelly shoes. Make it a shared issue, not a personal fault. Remember, everyone becomes nose blind to their own environment. Offering a fresh perspective is a kindness, not a criticism. Part 14. When odor signals a bigger problem. Occasionally, persistent odor can signal deeper issues beyond poor hygiene or dust accumulation. Be on the lookout for red flags. Musty smells that worsen after rain. Potential mold in walls or under flooring. Rotten or sour odor. Decaying organic material, possibly from rodents. Chemical or ammonia scent. HVAC leaks, plumbing problems, or cleaning product misuse. 14.1 What to do. Call a mold remediation expert if you detect must or mildew despite cleaning. Hire pest control if you suspect hidden infestations. Consult a plumber if drains or sinks contribute to the smell. Replace water-damaged items like carpets, baseboards, and ceiling tiles. Odor is information. Don't ignore strong or unusual scents. They often point to health risks. Part 15. Long-term prevention. Staying one step ahead. Once you reset your space and restored freshness, maintenance becomes far easier. It's about preventing odor buildup, not battling it again. 15.1 Create breathable storage. Avoid plastic bins and bags for clothes, linens, or shoes. Use breathable fabric containers, canvas boxes, or wooden crates that allow airflow. Store fabrics with cedar blocks or unscented dryer sheets to maintain neutrality. 15.2 Monitor humidity. Use a hygrometer to keep indoor humidity between 40 to 60%. If it's too high, bacteria and mold thrive. Too low, and fabrics crack and dry out. Install dehumidifiers in basements, bathrooms, and closets that run damp. 15.3 Ventilate daily. Even 5 minutes of open windows helps reset air quality. Cross-ventilate when possible, especially after cooking, cleaning, or showering. 15.4 Rotate and air out. Don't let any items stay untouched for months. Rotate shoes, use linens, swap throw pillows, open drawers. This movement keeps the environment active and self-refreshing. Part 16. Celebrating your progress. Once you've tackled these forgotten zones, pause and acknowledge the shift. Your space may feel lighter, brighter, more welcoming. Your guests may comment, But more importantly, you'll feel the difference. Celebrate by taking a photo of your clean space to remind yourself how far it's come. Inviting a friend or family member over to enjoy the renewed atmosphere. Using the opportunity to start a fresh habit. Weekly tea on the couch, yoga in the bedroom, or reorganizing seasonal clothes with joy. Fresh air leads to fresh routines. A clean-smelling space supports energy, clarity, and calm. Part 17. Conclusion and real-life feedback. Over thousands of testimonials and conversations, the same pattern holds true. People are surprised at how powerful it is to clean these 3 areas. They say things like, "I didn't realize how much odor was coming from my shoes until I started rotating them." The couch looked clean, but it smelled awful. After steaming it, it was like new. Cleaning the closet wasn't hard, but the results were incredible. This isn't about perfection. It's about being aware of your space and knowing how to refresh it without buying a ton of products or turning your life upside down. Freshness is possible. Whether you live in a studio apartment, a farmhouse, or a retirement condo, you just need to know where to look and how to care for the right spots. And now you do. Final thoughts. That old person smell isn't locked forever in aging bodies. It's embedded in your everyday environment. And with a little effort focus on the right areas, you can eliminate 99% of it. Clean the secret spots today, and you'll breathe easier tomorrow.